Okay, so these are the topics which we are going to cover today. What is eaZyBI? How can we access eaZyBI? And how to create a new account in it? And what are the users and roles available in eaZyBI account? What are the process steps in that? And the dashboard creation in eaZyBI, and then the import export of reports and dashboards. And after that I have put some reference links, so if you want to explore more about eaZyBI, you can just go through those links, and that will be helpful for you. So let's start with our first topic, which is eaZyBI. What is eaZyBI? Basically, eaZyBI is a business intelligence tool which is provided by eaZyBI company, which is used for the reporting purposes in Jira. We can create customized reports via eaZyBI, dashboards and reports, charts, dashboards, whatever we want for our requirements, we can create those. And it is basically a drag and drop report builder tool. So we just need to drag and drop some dimensions and measures, and we can create our reports with just simple clicks. So these are the like two features. And eaZyBI is a non real time analysis tool. So what it means, it means we can't directly create the reports in eaZyBI. Firstly we need to import the data into it. So the data should be there, then only we will be able to create the reports, dashboards, charts, whatever we want. And we can create interactive reports via that, because there are so many types of reports available in eaZyBI which we can use to fulfill our purpose. So that's the one thing, that we can create multiple reports via that, like interactive, how much we want, like a pie chart, bar, timestamp, like a scatter report. There are so many options available in that. And one of the feature is that we can import the data not only from Jira but from third party apps as well, like we can say Zephyr, X-ray. We can import data from SQL database as well. We can import data from REST API. We can import data from Insight plugin, which is available, which might be available in your instance. So we can import data from Jira as well as third party apps as well in eaZyBI. And one of the best feature of eaZyBI is that when we import the data into eaZyBI, gets stored in an external database, like separate database. So it doesn't impact much on Jira while creation of reports in or in the performance issues. There will be nothing like that, because it is pulling the data into a separate database of eaZyBI. We have a separate database for it. And we can do that we can create our own calculations as well, as we know that there are many built-in reports available in Jira, but we can't do much customization in that. So there, that's where the eaZyBI comes into picture, and we can create our own calculations as well. Like I want to see the resolve percentage of my issues created in my project. So basically we can't achieve via the Jira. So in that, what we can do, the in the mathematical form, what would be the percentage of resolve count? It will be the total resolve divided by the total created. So that's how like we can create our all own calculations as well in eaZyBI. So this was about the introduction of eaZyBI. So let's go to the next slide. So how can we access eaZyBI? As eaZyBI is available like for all the Jira server, Jira DC, and Jira cloud. So what we can do, we can just go to our instance and click on apps and just go to the eaZyBI, or we can access via manage apps as well. We can go to the apps which are available in our instance, and we can open via that as well. So this is how like we can access the eaZyBI. And how like before creation of reports, pulling the data, everything, the first step is to create an account in eaZyBI. So account should be there, then only we will be able to import the data, creation of reports, and publishing it. So for that thing, firstly we need to go into the eaZyBI and create a new account which we can use for our importing of data and the creation of reports, etc, etc. So the first point is create a new account in eaZyBI. And who can do that? Only the eaZyBI admin or the Jira site admin. If you are in a cloud, then the site admin can do that. If you are in DCO server, then Jira system admin can do that. So this is how we can create an account in eaZyBI, and that will be used to create the reports and everything, whatever we want to achieve in that. So this is how like we can create a new account. Once the account is created, there are 7 roles like which are in eaZyBI account, which we can manage. So first, the owner, the person who will be creating the account will be owner of that account. Like as a Jira admin or a eaZyBI admin, if I'm creating the account, then I will be owner of that account. And what I can achieve via that, so I can manage the source of data, like from where I want to import the data. It could be Jira, third party apps, or a database, something like that. And I can also define the new members, like new calculations into that. So I will be have access to that. I can create users, I can add the users into that account. I can create new reports, I can create new dashboards, delete anything. So if we say in a simple language, I will have the full control of that account, of that particular account. Same as a user admin, if you see, it is also handling the same roles. So if we get any request like a user needs full access of that account, so we can add him as a user admin. So these are kind of a similar roles in eaZyBI, which we can provide to user if they want the full access of that account, so they can manage everything. So these were the first two. And third one is the data admin. In the data admin, a user can do everything except the user management. So he can't manage the users in that particular account. So that's the only difference in that. And if we go to the reports admin, so reports admin can create the reports, can delete the reports, can define the new members and majors, but he can't do that import part. Like he can't select the source from which he want to import the data. So that is the difference between the data admin and the reports admin. And if we go to the next one, which is the users, so users can create new reports, can view can view the reports already created, can view the dashboard, but he can't manage the new calculated members. As we can see between difference between the reports admin and the user. So that's the only exception user will not have. And if we look into the viewer and the user, so viewer will be able to create new reports, but he can't save it for the repetitive usage. So that's the difference between the user and the viewer, that he will be only viewed able to view the reports and the dashboards, and can't create a new record, can't create anything into that, but only view it. And the last one is dashboard viewer. So dashboard viewer will only get the access to view the dashboard pages, or easy or the dashboard Jira dashboards which are having the eaZyBI dashboard or reports into that. So he will be only able to see the dashboards. So any doubts or queries till that, or we can proceed to the next one?
No, there is a query from Alok on the same page. So he's asking what is the difference between owner and user admin roles?
Yeah.
How are
So
they
basic.
different?
Yeah. Owner and user admin, right?
Mhm. Correct.
Okay. The person who will be creating the account will be the owner. Like I said that eaZyBI admin or Jira admin can create the accounts. So the person who is creating the account will be ultimately the owner of that account, and we can change it if needed. But usually we do not change it. Like we keep it as ourselves only. And if a user request, we can change the owner if needed. But usually we keep it as ourselves only. And as I said, the user admin will be similar with the owner can be only one, but the user admin can be many. So that's the difference between these two. There will be only one owner of that account, but user admin can be more users. Like we can add more users as a user into the user admin role. So I would say that's the only difference we have. So let's go to the next one. It is the process steps. Like what are the process steps in eaZyBI? So firstly, as I said, it is a non-real time analysis tool. So firstly, we need to import the data into it. Then only we can create the reports and then publish it. So we will study discuss more on that in the next slide. So what is importing of data? So as the account has been created, we need to go into the source data, and we can select the source from where we want to import the data. It could be Jira, it could be third party apps, it could be REST API, it could be SQL database, it could be CSV files as well. So these are the sources from where we can import the data. And once we select the importing of suppose I have selected the Jira as a source, then it will show us all the projects what are in there, all the custom fields in there. So that we will see it in the demo in a few minutes. So that's about the importing of data, how you can import the data from the Jira source. So once I select the Jira as a source, so I can select the projects what I want to import into it, and the custom fields based on the project. If I've selected the Jira software project, then it will show only the fields which are relevant to that only. If I've selected the Jira service management, it will show the fields relevant to that project. So these are the this is the general tab in which we will get the options. And if I go to the next one, which is the add-ons. So it will show us all the custom fields related to the particular third party apps installed in our instance. Suppose we have roadmaps, we have X-ray. So in that tab, it will show all the custom fields related to that third party apps. So that's about the add-on part. And if we go to the next one, which is custom fields, so it will show us all the custom fields available in our instance, because in the eaZyBI import, by default it will not import all the custom fields, because there might be n number of custom fields available in your instance. So we need to select as per our requirements only. So that's the third screen. And if we go to the additional options, which is the next screen, so it will show us like how you want to filter out the issues. Suppose there are 3000 issues in my project, and I want issues which are having component as a xyz. So I can select there in the jql that the component is equal to this, then only it will show all the issues which are having that component. So we will see that in few minutes in the eaZyBI tool only. So that's about to give an overview how we can import the data from the Jira, and what screens we will get into that. So that was about the overview thing only. So once the data is imported, the data gets converted into a structure called cube. That will, it means the data will be organized in a cube format, including the dimensions and the measures. So we can say dimensions contains only the numerical value, like issue created count, issue resolved count, how many story points created, how many story points resolved. So everything which is having the numerical data will be considered as a measure. And dimension, in dimension, what we will consider? It will consider the time, it will consider the issue type, which is having the information about that particular field, it will having the priority. So these are the things which will be considered as a dimension into that. So basically this is the one, like I want to see the how many sales were done in a particular time. So time will be the dimension into that, and sales amount will be the measure, so that will be show the count of that particular sales during that particular time. So that was about the dimension and the measures, and we need at least one measure and one dimension to create a report, because without that we won't be able to do that. And we can add multiple dimensions and multiple measures in a report creation. So that's what dimensions and measures are. So let's go to the next one. So once the data is imported, the data is structured into dimensions and measures. The next step is to create a report. So how can we create a report? We need to go into the analyze tab, and there are many sample reports given by eaZyBI as well. So we can use those if needed, and we can create our own as well. So there are 9 types of reports available in eaZyBI, which we can use for our report creation and just see everything like how it is showing in different type of reports. So we can do that, and the first best practice is to use it as a table first, and then we can say if the data is coming correct, we can convert it into other types as well. So this is how we can create a new report, and we can save it in the same folder or create a new folder for that as well. So this is about the creation of reports. And once the reports are created, so we need to publish it. Publishing means we can share it with our teammates as well. If I want to create a dashboard for it and show the multiple reports into that, so we can create a dashboard for it and associate multiple reports, arrange the reports into that using the eaZyBI dashboard. So after the analyze tab, we have a dashboard where we can create our own dashboard and arrange the reports into that. Just put a for a report create for a dashboard creation, what we need to do, we need to go into the dashboard tab and arrange the reports how we need it. We can change the alignment, we can change the layout of those. And so once that is done, if suppose all reports are sharing the same dimension or a quick filter project, so what I want, if I select this project, all the reports will show that project data only. So that's we call as a page filter, common filter. So we can put those filter as well in eaZyBI dashboard. I will show you in a few minutes. And we can arrange the reports, like I said, I want this report on the first, on the left, on the right. So we can do everything with that. So that's about the dashboard creation. And the last topic of today's session is that the reports which we have created, or the dashboards which we have created, we can also import, export those. Like suppose I have a report A created in my account, and another user came up with the same requirement. that they want a similar kind of a similar report in their account as well. So what I can do, I can just go to the report and click on the export option, and it will show me all the configuration of that report, and I can copy it and I can go to the another account and just import the data into that. So it will create a kind of a similar report into that. So this is how we can import export the reports and dashboards. And once while doing that, we will get some warnings as well, that this measure will be created or this dimension will be added to this project. So we need to carefully read those, and if everything looks fine, we can just import that data. So this is how we can import export reports and dashboards into eaZyBI. This is the reference link, eaZyBI documentation link, and there are some videos tutorials given by eaZyBI. So if you want to explore more, you can read those and go through those videos. That will be help you to understand eaZyBI more. So I think I'm done with this presentation. Do we have any queries, or we can proceed with the eaZyBI tool plugin?
Manisha, we have queries in the Q&A window.
Okay.
But Alok, Gaurav, you can enable the audio, so and you can post your questions. Manisha, you need to click
Sure.
on the Q&A on the chat window in the middle.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
parallelly, they can enable the audio. Gaurav, if you want to start.
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks for that, Subramanyam. Thanks, Manisha, for the detailed session. Uh, Quick check. You said that there are multiple plugins which are possible to be logged in and integrated with eaZyBI, and also it helps with the JSM reports as well. So, does it support assets and insights as well? Because in your screenshot, I did see insights, but does it support assets data as well?
Yes, I know about Insights because we have that Insight plugin in our instance. So I know about it. We can just import the data from Insight, but not sure about Asset if these are the same. But yeah, Insight is we can use Insight from import data from Insight plugin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ask you whether your instance is a data center or a cloud?
it is a data center.
Okay, then okay, all right. I believe then that's a difference between data center and what do you call, and cloud,
Cloud.
because I do not see that option for insights when I go to my cloud instance. I was trying it parallelly, and I do have assets or insights, because insights now is called assets. Previously, it was insights. So I don't see that option on the cloud instance. So probably that's a version difference or a data center to cloud difference.
Yeah, might be because I'm using DC, so might be that is not available in cloud as of now. So
Hmm.
that could be the difference. Yeah.
Because I got excited looking at that insights thing. I was like, okay, now it can help me generate some custom reports for my clients.
Okay. Okay. So
Thank you.
Alok, which is not possible in Jira. Alok, as I mentioned earlier, let's take a simple example. I want the resolved percentage of issues which are created in my account, in my project. So what I want the resolved percentage, as we can't achieve it via Jira built-in report. As you might also know that there are only some reports available in Jira. So I can create my own major into the eaZyBI. I can mention it as a major, and what I will do, I will create a major issue resolved divided by the major issue created, and I will put as a percentage that I want this in the percentage format. So that's how eaZyBI works for us. If I want to see how many issues were resolved within this particular quarter along with their issue types as well. So that's how eaZyBI works, and we can use it for JSM things as well, that how many issues were met the SLA, how much didn't, average age interval of the unresolved issues. There are so many use cases which we can use for with eaZyBI, where Jira report doesn't help. Jira built-in report doesn't help.
Yeah, sure.
And
Thanks, Manisha. I guess,
yeah,
yeah, some basically some customized need, or let's say additional detailed kind of niche requirements for any for us that can be done, right? For
yeah,
example, if you're
exactly.
defining a KPI or a metric for our organizational need, right?
Yeah, and for like a project overview as well, we can see for making the better decisions for the higher management team. So we can use eaZyBI for all other things as well. And for the Ankit question, like can we do import export report? As I showed in presentation, I will show in demo as well in just a few minutes. So we will cover that. Do we have anything like any question, or shall I proceed with the eaZyBI tool?
Yeah, Manisha, are you going to share the PPT to the participants?
Yeah, sure, I will.
All right, sounds good.
I have a
Yeah.
question, Manisha, for you.
Yes.
So, while we are discussing owner and the user and those section, so what is the best practice to put owner? So,
Yeah.
individual account or is a system admin account or which account we should use?
Yeah, so let me answer that. So, firstly, as I said, the person who will be creating the account will become default owner of that account, right?
Yeah.
So, basically, if as we as being a if you are a Jira admin or handling all these system admin tasks, so as a admin, you can understand that how many requests you can receive via all these things. Like we have so many requirements, customization, project creation, etc., etc. So we do not have much time to customize all other things, create reports for users. So if they know about eaZyBI, they have a knowledge on that. So what we can do, we can make them owner, but we can make only one person as a owner of that account. So if he knows eaZyBI, he can create his own account reports as well. He can add users to that account. He can manage that account. So the dependency from us will not be there. So that's the option that we can do. And for the second thing, as a user admin, as I said, there can be multiple user admin, but only one owner. So we can add the group of user who are handling that account or who wants access on that, so that they can easily manage that account. They can add users, they can make reports, they can do everything, right? If they are having knowledge only, because if they do not have, then they can, we do not know what would the impact on that account. They can only delete the reports which are already created. They can do like some mistakes in that as well. So if we are getting the request from the users, if they don't know anything about eaZyBI, the best practice is provide them a user account. So they can only view the reports and they can only create their own reports. They can't do any customization in the existing reports. And we can make them dashboard viewer. If they do not know anything, they just knew the view, they just need to view the dashboards which are created. So it depends on your organization. Like in my organization, I am handling everything. So we do not provide access to users basically as a user admin. We just provide them the we just add them to the user role. So they can view the reports, they can create their own reports, but they can't make customization or delete the existing reports. So it depends on your organization, how your organization works. If you are handling the client, then you might be the owner of that account or handling everything in that account. So that depends, like a case to case, what is the use case for your organization.
So I have a question
I,
here. So
yeah.
if I'm the client for this other organization, like my client have the contract with me like 2 months or 3 months. What about the after that? They're not going to keep my account active in their profile into their data center instance.
Yeah.
So what is the best practice you recommend for the our clients?
If like after 2 months you will not be there, then firstly they need to change the owner. Like currently you are in the next, after 2 months they need to change the owner, like who is replacing you. So first one is that. And I would say make client as a owner, and you can add yourself as a data admin or
Okay.
user admin, sorry. Yeah. So it won't impact much if you do not work with the client, and like after 2 months. So make the client user, the client must have the id, right, the email id, and he must have access to Jira. So we can add him as a owner and add yourself as a user admin, so that you also you can manage everything like the client is, and it won't impact much in future. So I think
No, I
that's a
got it.
solution from me. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me share my screen, and we can see the eaZyBI tool now. Let me know if it is visible.
Yeah,
Is my
now it's
screen
visible.
visible?
Now it's
Okay.
visible.
Okay. So this is the cloud instance, like which I use for my learning purpose. So we can just click on apps and go to eaZyBI from here directly.
Can we try in the Daisy if possible? Uh, do we have
Yeah,
the
we can
demo?
install. You can install the eaZyBI if you have access as a admin. It is a trial, like for I think 30 days or something. We get the trial license for the tools if you want to explore more, or you can account your you create your account on cloud. But there might be some differences, like Gaurav also said, some plugins will not be acceptable or compatible with the eaZyBI as of now.
So my question
So
is, Jira Software and Jira DC both have the same features. It is there is no difference like as a cloud.
Jira server,
We are using the DC data center. So like there and the cloud has a difference. So okay, um,
there won't be much difference. The difference only I would say is the in source of data. Like as you can see, as Gaurav said, he is currently using the cloud, but he doesn't see insight as an option. Might be they
okay.
have the plugin, but that is not available as an option. So that's the only difference I think. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want to learn eaZyBI, then you can do it. Or what you can do, you can just go to the Google eaZyBI demo, and you can create reports there as well if needed, like for your learning purpose. So there are so many options available. I will share the link which is given in the PPT. That will
Okay.
be helpful for you as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is the eaZyBI layout once we log in. So this is the only account which we have as of now. So this is the home where it will show the accounts to which I have access to. And in the source data, we can we can select the source from where I want to import the data. And in analyze type, as we discussed, we will create the reports. And in the dashboard, we will create the eaZyBI dashboard. If we go onto the right here, so this is the account in which I am currently in. And if I want to see all the accounts of my instance as a Jira admin, I can see that. So what I need to do, click on all my accounts, and it will show all the accounts which are here. So currently I have only one account, so that's why it is show only one only. So it is that. And account users, like how many users are in this particular account. So it will show that only. So currently, as you can see, I am added as a owner, so it is showing owner here. If I am added as a user admin, it will show as a user admin here, or report admin, whatever role I have, it will show here only. So these are the I can edit the account, I can account the users, if I want to add new user, I can do that by selecting the roles from here, right? So as you can see, owner is not showing here. So firstly, I need to add a user into the different role, and then I can change it if needed. So firstly, I can't directly put the owner role here. As you can see, it will not reflect here. So firstly, I need to add a user as a different role, and then I can change the owner from here. So that's how we can change the owner if needed. And in this option, there are the tutorials given by eaZyBI, the training videos and the documentation, everything is there. So you can view, and if you need to learn more about eaZyBI, you can go through these options. And the fourth one is the community portal. As you all know that we have Atlassian community as well. If we have any queries, we can just go there and post our question, and they will help us. So basically, we have a eaZyBI community as well, which is handled by eaZyBI team. So we can post our question or queries, whatever we have, and they will reach out to us. They will reply on that. And we have a contact eaZyBI support as well. If I click on this, it will show me the description, like what is the issue of mine. I can mention the issue here, and I can attach the file as well, and I will send the message, and they will reply to me. And these are the support hours as per our plan. So this is the eaZyBI support, how we can reach out to them. And this is the settings that will show all the accounts. like uh, Currently we have only one, so it is showing only one account here. So this is how, as an admin, I can do all these things. In the settings, if we go into the settings, it will show us these details. And the advanced settings, if I suppose I want to import a custom fields which is not showing in the import during import of source. So we can add that settings here at the particular custom field here with the settings. So this is these are more into deep. So we will just cover the basic overview today. So let's create a account, a demo account, to show how we can do that. So let's give it a test, and we can put a description this is for. Okay, so as the account has been created, we need to select the source, from where we will import the data. So let's cover the Jira today. So if I select Jira, it will show me all the projects to which I have access to in my instance. So currently like we have only two projects, so either we can select both or I can select whatever I need. So I'm selecting two projects here, and these both are the software projects. So it will show all the custom fields related to these projects. So currently like epic, link, flag, rank, these are the custom fields. As you can see, in front of each custom field it is showing as a dimension or a measure or a property, whichever is applicable. Like story is a we can say it is a numerical value, right? So that's why it is showing as a measure. If I select this, it will import that story point estimate custom field. So you can select as you need. And in this one, if I check this one, it will show, it will import some additional measures into our report creation. So you can select if needed, you can uncheck if not needed. So in this status is closed status is what we want. Like basically we have a closed status as a closed one, but I'm using resolved, I'm using completed, I'm using done. So these if you have these statuses in your project, you can add here if needed. If not, you can uncheck or skip those. So these are the like it will import the additional measures. So in the schedule part, if you select it will import the data on the daily basis or whatever time you want. Like I want at a specific time the data should be imported, so I can select, let's say 8 a.m. So every time, every day at 8 a.m. the project will be imported into my account, only the increment count, like whatever issues I have added, whatever changes have been done. So it will import all the things into my account at 8 a.m. daily. And we can select the time zone here, what time zone we follow, we can do that. And we can select this one, like what issues are created, what issues updated, or all the events. So you can check this as well. So this is a general tab. And in the as you might see that in the ppt we have add-ons as well, but in my current instance I do not have any add-on, so that's why the tab is not showing here. But you have add-ons like a third party apps in your instance as well, you will see that add-ons tab here. So in the custom fields, as I said, there might be n number of custom fields available in your instance, but it will not import all these. So you can select like how much you want, how many you want. Like I need these two, so it will imported as a custom fields in my report creation tab. So once that is done, we can go to the additional options and put the jql, like I want the issues which are having the component xyz. Or let's take another example. Suppose there are 3000 issues in my project, and what I want, the issues created after 1st jan 2023, I want those only. So I can create use as a created greater than 1 jan 2023, or updated date should be greater than this. So this is how we can filter out our issues if needed. And in the time dimension, like we have a time dimension in our report creation. So we can select like what time zone we follow, or you want to deselect any non-working days or etc. So these are the like not that much relevant, but you can use if needed. So after that is done, so we have a, you can import the like dimensions as well, which is the age interval time tracking measures. So you can import if needed all these things. So if I select this, it will import all the sample reports in my instance. So I think everything is done for the import part, so let's click on import now. So as you can see, I'm the owner, and I have selected all projects, and this is my instance URL, and the source is Jira. So it will take some time to import for the first time, but while the incremental import, it doesn't take much time because it is only adding the issues, or adding the things which are newly added to our project. So imported less than a minute ago. And you can manually import also, like if needed. In some case it will regular import, but sometimes like you made some change and you want to reflect it now, so you can click on import here. And suppose you have done the import and now you want to make some changes into that, so you can click on edit and make the changes whatever we need. Suppose we missed some custom fields which I need now, so we can do all these things whatever needed here. And one more thing I would like to mention here, like Jira is added as source here. So if I want to again add Jira as a source, I won't be able to do that. So there will be only one type of a source for a once. Like if I click on Jira again, I won't be able to do that. It will throw me the error that source application can't create duplicate source application in the same account. So this is the one of the most important thing which we need to take care of. So currently I'm in test demo account, and I have imported the data from Jira for the two projects. So import is done. Now let's go to the creation of reports. So basically, as you can see, this is the sample. These are the sample reports given by Jira. So the as I said, the data will be stored into a cube. So the cube name is issues, and its size is this. Last import data is also showing. So new report, new folder. Like if I want to put my report into a new folder, I can do that. If I want to import data from another account, I can also do that. So let's create a new report now. So these are the dimensions which are the by default one, and it will show only also the which I selected. Here I select this is this one, while the custom fields thing. So it will show like this. These are the dimensions like assignee, issue type, priority, which are applicable to my project. And in the columns it will show all the measures which are the count of issue created, issue resolved, issue with the due date. And it will show all the relevant which are relevant to my project. My project is agile, so it will show story point, estimate, due, all the custom fields which I selected via the import as well, which acted as a major. So everything is there. Issue properties, you can select whatever you want, like the software majors. And these are the user defined one which I said that we can achieve via eaZyBI, not the Jira built-in reports. So we can create our own major as well. If you want to make it global in that account, you can do that. If you want to create in a specific report, I want to show this in a only this report, so I can select this one if needed. So majors are basically in the columns, and dimensions we can put in the rows, but it is not mandatory. It depends on how you want to show the data. Suppose I want to see how many issues were created, and these are the issue types showing here as of now. So the if I expand this, it will show me all the issue types which are there, right? So let me show you about these things. So dimension is containing the three level hierarchy. First one is the individual member, second one is the hierarchy level, and third one is the drill into. So individual members contains the aggregative of all the issue types which he is having, which it is having. And it is the by default one. We can't edit that. If I click on edit and if I do make some changes, it will not show me the correct data of that report, right? So if I select this, it will show me the aggregate count. But if I select by hierarchy level here, then it will show me the name, all the names of these, right? And if I select the third one, which is drill into, what it will show, it will show in the next column. So these are the difference, individual members, hierarchy level, and drill into or expand. So this is how you can do what you can do as per your need. We have a epic. What I want to show only epic issue type here. So what I can do, I can search here epic and select like this. And if I select this, it will show me only the epic issue type. Let me refresh it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let me save it first. As you can see, I have selected this and it will show only epic, not the other issue type. So you can do like a bookmark. You can, if you want to create a new members such as only the epic and some other issue type, you can also do that via the aggregative of two issue types. So you can combine those as well and create a new member if needed. As the you can do here as well. I have epic and bug in my issue type. So what I want a new member having only the epic and this one issue type. Let me expand it first. Yeah, epic and story. So let's create a new one. So we can use aggregate here. So it will show us the sum of two. Issue type epic, comma, issue type story. Right. So it will show us epic and story issue type only. If I expand this, it will show us the count of only story and epic, not the other issue types. So this is how we can make the customizations. We can explore more on the eaZyBI dimensions and rows. So this is how we can achieve it. So we can do everything what I want. And let's talk about pages now. So pages is basically a quick filter in a report. Like I want to filter out the reports by this project. So want to show only the issues of Kanban project, so it will show only the Kanban projects which are created. Some So it is showing all the issue types which are in the Kanban project. If I select here, as you can see, these are the issue types, and I can select non-empty. If the values are empty here, it will not show these values like this in the pages as well. If the project is having no value, then I can select this, and it will remove the project or issue type whatever we are selecting here from that as well. So we have just created a report, and we can save it. We can need to click on save here, and we can save it, and we can see on other types as well. Like it is the bar one, issues created, and these are the issue types. If I want to see in the vertical one, I can do that. If I want to see the data labels, I can select from here, so it will show us the count as well. And if I want to swap the axis, like issues created should be on the x axis and should be on the y, so I can do that as well. So this is how if I want to select the font size, change the font size, we can do that as well. If I want this in a stacked form, like everything should be in the same bar only, so I can do that as well. So everything is achievable via the eaZyBI thing. So and what I can do, I want to see how many issues are having the task issue type. So what I can do, drill through issue, and it will show me all the issues which are having the task issue type. And if I want to see into Jira, so click on this one, and it will show all the issues in Jira respectively. But the thing is that we can only do it for the first 100 issues, not for all. Like if I'm having the 320 issues, if I click on drill through issue, it will show me all the issues here. But if I go into Jira, it will open only the first 100 issues which are in Jira. So this is the limit on this thing, because suppose if we have 1000 issues, and if I click on show the issues in Jira Navigator, so it will impact Jira performance as well. So that's why the limit is 100 only. So that's the bar one. Line one, the same. Pie, you can do whatever we want with the eaZyBI. I would say you can achieve. For these we need some particular dimensions, like time dimension we need to select. That's why it is not showing here. So for gauge as well, we can see if I want to see only values, it will show like this. So this is I think about the report creation in eaZyBI. And you can do n type of things into that. If you want to explore more, you need to play put your keep your hands dirty into it. If you want to learn more, I just gave the basic understanding of it. So suppose this report has been created, and I want to see into the dashboard. So I need to click the report has been created, and it is showing here the report. And if I go into the dashboard here, and I create a new dashboard for it. So let's give a demo and add a report. So let's put some sample report as well, which are given by eaZyBI. So I have put the three reports, and let's select this as a 50% as a 50%, or this is a 100%. If I click on expand all, it will expand all the reports, right? And if I click on collapse all, it will collapse all the reports. If I want to add some description on the dashboard, I can do that. If I want to copy the dashboard, so this is how we can achieve via eaZyBI dashboard. So this is about the dashboard creation which we did. And if I want to import this, sorry, associate it with the Jira dashboard, we can do that. Let's go into the Jira first, and create a new dashboard. and we can share the like viewers with whom we want to share. It depends on your choice. So let's click on save only. So what I want to add a eaZyBI dashboard into Jira dashboard. We got two options here, either only the report or the dashboard. As suppose we are having more than 5 reports, so it's not a good practice to add this 5 times. So we can associate them in one dashboard and we can attach it here. Like I have selected it here, and here it will show all the accounts which are in my instance. Let's say we have created this one, and this is the only dashboard which we created in this account. And we can select the settings here how we want, and it will show all the reports. And we can change the layout here, maximize, and it will show all the reports here which we just created. Right. So this is how like we can associate our eaZyBI dashboard into Jira. And someone asked about the import and export of reports as well. So let me show it. Suppose let's go into our different account, into this one. Go to the analyze tab to see the reports. So this is the report which I want in my another account. So what I will do, export definition and copy it. So once it is copied, I will go to my new account now where I want this report. Right, and I will click on import and just paste all the definition here, and the report will be imported here, as you can see. And it will show report data of my current project only, not that from where I imported it. So this is how we can import export the reports. Same for the dashboards as well. We can use that like from here down. This is the export definition, where how we can export the definition to another account if needed. Right, and these are the, and if you want to put email the dashboard results, so we can also do that by this option. We can select the email id to which we want to share this dashboard on the daily basis, or add a subscription like we put it into the Jira filters subscription. So this is how we can explore more with the eaZyBI tool. I think I gave the overview of it. If anyone has any queries, you can ask, or let me know if I missed something.
Manish, just a quick check on the last part where you said that we can email the dashboard. Is it a
Yeah.
push notification or a pull notification? Basically, what I mean to ask is, can I push it to somebody, some of my team members or some of
Yeah.
my uh,
Yeah, you can do that.
colleagues?
Let me show you. So you can select the date how you want it, and send the test email, or if you want to share it on the daily basis, you can also do that. There is an option save. I just clicked on it. Let's wait.
What you showed, Manisha,
Yeah.
is like I can set it to say I can set my subscriptions, right? But can I set it for some fellow team members?
Yeah, we can do. Actually, I do not have the premium subscription. That might be the reason it is not showing. But we have the option here, who will be the recipients of that particular dashboard. So, like as you can see, it is sent to me.
Okay.
But we have a subscription option as well. I'm having the basic plan of eaZyBI. I think that's the reason it is not showing. But we have an option here, here where we can add the members to whom which we want to share it, the dashboard on the daily basis, or a weekly, like how you want. There is an option
Okay.
of that subscription. Yeah, I'm having the basic plan. Might be that why it's missing, but it is an option there. So anything else? Okay.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So while we are selecting the custom field in the source data, there are two type of the custom fields.
Okay. Let me go into that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Import as a dimension and
Yeah.
import as a measure and import as a property. So what is the difference of those custom fields?
Yeah. So let's start with the dimension. As I mentioned, that a dimension will holding the information about that particular field. Suppose we have a priority, right? It is not a numerical value, but is holding the information of that particular field. So this is the dimension. And major, we can say, which qualified as a numerical value. Like as you can see in the dimension, we have the actual end, actual start. So these are the values which are having the numerical values, so that will be considered as a major by default. We are not doing anything into that. So it will taken by eaZyBI only, it will map according to their nature. And as the property, we can say it is showing. If I go into here, like let me show you the better, for better understanding. Let us go into the property here. As you can see, issue properties, so it will show all the properties related to that particular field. Like for the issue type, as you can see, the information about that issue, like issue created date, issue due date, issue close date, everything, all the information about that particular thing. So that will be considered as a property here. So that's the difference between these three. And is it's eaZyBI task to map them according to their nature. So this is like this is the dimension in rows which we are having here. These are the dimensions holding the information, but they do not have the numerical value. Major is everything like which is having a numerical value, like we saw here, right? Issue created. So basically, dimension is a filtration that is used, and major is that it will show the count of that thing, whatever we are selecting. So that's the difference between these two. And property, like I said, it will show information of that particular thing, all the information, like what is the, what it's created date, last date, what it's type, everything. So that's the difference between these three. You can explore more, like I can share the link. And as I said that we have eaZyBI demo accounts as well. If I go into the eaZyBI demo, so what it will show, it will show all the reports which are available, and you can create your new reports as well. And you, as you can see, there are so many types of reports available given by eaZyBI, and you can use it for your learning purpose as well. And you can create new report as well. So if you want to learn more, just go into the eaZyBI account. If you do not have a subscription or anything, just don't and that won't be an issue. Just go to the eaZyBI demo account and create and learn how much you want. And there is a documentation also available for the eaZyBI. If we click on documentation, so everything is like a step by step, everything is mentioned here that will help you to learn more. And if you have any queries, you can reach out to me as well. I will try to resolve that. So these are the step by step, everything is mentioned, documented from the eaZyBI community. So I think
Manisha,
that's all from my side. Yeah.
one question, like for premium account, like this is the basic demo account, right? That you shared.
Yes.
What are the major differences? Let's say when someone gets a premium or additional uh, subscription,
Yeah.
or if you can talk
Yeah,
about.
it depends. It depends on the sources. It depends on the count of users first, and second, the support which you will get from the eaZyBI. As I'm having the basic plan, might be they will reply me in 2 days. But if you are having the premium account, they will reply you in a day only. So we can say the subscription here, uh, subscription plans. Actually, I do not handle much things, so that's why I just googled it. So it will show all the accounts and everything which is mention, which is given by eaZyBI. So if you want to read more about this, you can contact them, like the eaZyBI support, or you can manage them, like contact them, because I don't know much about this pricing thing. But you can Google if you want, like what are the pricing available. So yeah, I
Manisha,
think this is the
yeah,
pricing. Yeah.
I can add. There is no too much difference if you use the evolution. Sorry, I'm answering on this because I'm handling for the my team.
Okay.
So like yes, there is no difference in the like evolution license or paid license. If you just, it is just like evolution license is expired in 30 days, but you will get the same functionality, same features what the paid license is getting.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you are working on, because I'm currently working on DC, and the subscription option is not available. So, Gaurav, do you have any idea on that? Is it available on cloud? Because it is not available for me as I checked.
Subscription,
Yeah.
so that's what I was interested in. Based on my exploration, I can subscribe for myself, but I cannot push it to anybody else. That's what I was trying to understand. Uh,
Okay.
and
Sorry,
because, yeah, please go ahead.
I have one things to add here because I have gone through those situation. Subscription you can add on the Jira, not on the eaZyBI. So who have the license on the Jira, they will get a eaZyBI subscription, eaZyBI access.
No, no, Ankit, what we were talking about from subscription, what we meant was like in the dashboard, you get a option of emailing this particular dashboard to somebody,
Oh,
right?
sorry.
So this subscription we were talking about.
Okay, got it, got it. Sorry for that confusion.
No, it's fine. It's just we are just learning and we are just sharing our experiences. So it's better if we can share like whatever we know. So I think that was there, but might be it's my misunderstanding that we can't do that. So like this was a whole about where we learned about what is EasyBI, how we can explore it, how we can import the data, how we can create the reports, publish it, and everything. So, but if you want, you can. Yeah, you can explore more on it and let us know if you have any queries after this session as well. So like I think that's all from